Okay, what's the first step in contemplating selling your business? A lot of people will tell you different things. I'm here to tell you the first step is to take time and get organized. In many cases, a few months to really get organized. Get your financial statements, historical financial statements, tax returns, all that data, get it organized. Your organizational documents, your legal documents, the history of your company, get it organized. As unimportant as it might seem to you, it's incredibly important to a potential buyer. They want to know everything that happened, and they don't know. Who's the only person that knows the history of your company? Who's the best person to tell someone the history of your company? You. Who's the only person that's going to know answers to all these questions that you know they're going to ask? You. They're going to be looking at you for answers. They're going to want to know, why did the company do this? Why was revenue this? What happened when sales went up? What happened when sales went down? What happened in this year? What happened the last time there was a recession? How did that impact your business? Who are your customers? Why do you do business with these customers? They're all going to ask these questions. You know they're going to ask these questions, so get organized. Get answers to these questions. Where are your tax returns? Where are your financial statements? They're going to want to know the entire financial history of the company. Why do you do business with this accountant? Who does your books and records? Who has access to your bank accounts? Who has access to your bank statements? As unimportant and mundane as these questions may seem, they're absolutely essential. Put yourself in the position of a buyer. Wouldn't you ask all these questions? Wouldn't you want to know all this information? And unfortunately, there's only one person that you can go to, the seller. There's only one group that knows the answers to these questions, and that's the seller, the existing owners of the company. So take the time to get organized. Other things that you know they're going to ask are things about the industry, about the business that you're in. They may have experience in your industry. They may not. And you don't want to exclude potential buyers who may not be that experienced in your industry, and they're going to want to know obvious questions, things that just seem really obvious to you. Who are your competitors? Who do you lose business to? Who do you win business from? Who are you afraid of? What trends are happening in the industry? These are all questions that you know they're going to ask, so get organized as possible and get answers to these questions now. It's going to pay dividends later. Take the time to take a few months to get your business prepped properly, and the sale process is going to really flow. It's really no different than selling any asset, selling real estate. What's a real estate agent going to tell you? You got to get the home ready to sell. It's the same with the business. You have to get it ready to sell. And that takes time, and it takes some attention, it takes some resources on your part. But again, you're going to get that money back in the long run when you sell the business in increased valuation, increased cash in your pocket. All right, I hope that helps.